Hi, my name's Andrew Carpenter. This is the third section in a three-section workshop on residential weatherization put together by the Belfast Energy and Climate Committee. This section of the workshop focuses on infiltration, and we're also going to have a blower door fan to give us a visible demonstration of the types of infiltration that houses typically have. Putting on this section of the workshop is John Rochelle, who's an energy engineer and also serves on the Belfast Energy and Climate Committee, and he's going to be helped by Richard Burbank from Evergreen Home Performance. John?
Thank you, Andrew. This segment is we're going to talk about infiltration, and as the previous two speakers have talked a bit about infiltration. Infiltration is really one of the major sources of heat loss in anybody's home. It's usually on the order of 20 to 40% of the heat loss. So anything that you can do to tighten up your home and cut back on your infiltration, you can really make some significant savings. The other good thing about reducing infiltration is, by and large, they're simple measures. It involves caulking, weather stripping, foaming in some areas, and I think Bob Price had demonstrated a can of foaming insulation, expanding foam that you can use to seal air gaps as well. So what we're going to do here, we have a device here in the door. It's called a blower door, and what we're going to do is perform a blower door test. And this is going to give us an indication of how leaky this house is. Essentially, the blower door fits into a doorway and seals it off, and it consists of a fan, which I'm going to uncover now, and a little computer that takes readings from the fan and the pressure outside the house and the pressure inside the house, and it can calculate how much air is leaving the building. So what I'm going to do when I start this up is this computer will run the fan up to a set speed that will give us a set pressure differential between the inside of the house and the outside of the house. And these are standard numbers that are used in these kinds of tests. And from that, on the indicator here, we'll be able to see how much air is leaving the house, and the units that we use are cubic feet per minute. So cubic foot of air exiting the house, so many cubic feet per minute. And that will give us an indication of how leaky this house is. Now, after we have run the blower door for a little bit, depressurize the house, that means air is going to be infiltrating from all the cracks and around the windows and so on. We'll go around the house with an infrared camera, and this is a smoke device called a smoke stick, and that will give us some visible trail of where the air is coming from. Okay, and then we can talk about ways that you might plug those gaps. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start up the fan.
The cover's still off up the end.
Oh.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Well, that would be a big opening.
Shall I turn off the boiler?
It's already been turned off. Okay. So. All right. Okay. Now the fan is beginning to turn. The fan is blowing air that's in the house, blowing it all outdoors. And as the air is blown outdoors, new air comes in from all the gaps, from any penetrations in the attic or in the basement. Okay? So what this is doing is it's running up to a pressure of 50 pascals, and it's also giving us an airflow reading. We're going to have to